going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. On play action, they'll throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And some room to roam now. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 101 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. Got London on the slant. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Nothing fancy on 1st down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he'll be taken down near the 20 at the 21. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So back now in Buffalo. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacked by Andrew Van Ginkel. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Here's 2nd and 8. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. And that's the reason why, what we just saw. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down.
Multiple defenders get to him there, and that is the 6th time he's been sacked in this ball game.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The Falcons on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 15. This is Smith with a grab. And he's got a 1st down as a tackle made at the Bills' 37. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. Big hook up there. Forced to throw it on 3rd down. The connection's going to keep the drive alive and also keep the clock moving.
Yeah, and from a defensive perspective, didn't get a sack, didn't knock the ball free, didn't break up the pass. The clock keeps running on you. You're in a dire situation now.
An opening there on that first down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. If nothing else, they've already taken a couple minutes off the clock here already as they come up 2nd down. Rolling to his right.
Got this complete to the tight end Pitts.
And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 14. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Now back to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And that's knocked away and incomplete. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game.
Certainly some pressure here on Younghoe Koo.
This will get the lead up to 7.
Koo knocks this one through the post.
And that'll make this a 7-point game. Now, from a defensive perspective, though, I think maybe they're saying, hey, we did what we needed to do, kept this a 1-score game.
Yeah, without a doubt, because they were able to...
Ready, set.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And that not what they wanted. They lose yards on 1st down.
Let's go now.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
124 yards rushing for him now as his big night continues.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a first throw here in overtime.
That's going to be caught by Pitts.
And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
And able to get this to the 24-yard line. They began the play at the 12. It's also a pickup of 12 for the first down.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes the sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. And a nice gain of 21 yards. Defensively now, the ultimate challenge. Of course, the ball gets in the end zone. This thing's over.
And I remember my coach has always talked about in goal line situations, and now you're in overtime where they have to keep them to 3 points. Otherwise, this thing is done. Win your individual battle within the...
Oh, and it's intercepted.
Chidobe Awuzie with a pick. And the Bills are going to have it with a chance to win the game here in overtime.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, their defense, they did the important thing. They got the stop. They didn't allow a point, but now they're backed up here pretty far, Charles. Going to need a significant drive to try to get into position for the game-winning field goal.
Yeah, partner, don't you think that defense is on the sidelines right now saying, don't come to us with your problems about where you're starting. We did the important part. We kept them off the board, kept us in the ball game. Find a way to maneuver it downfield, at least get into field goal range, and get us a win.
On first down, Allen.
Open man is Osborne. He's got it.
So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. He's padding his already great numbers here in overtime. More importantly, though, moving his guys downfield.
And I think that's exactly what's going through his head right now. Moving them downfield, putting them in a position to win the game. The stats, that's for the fantasy guys. I know they're enjoying that show.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
On play action, Allen. Going deep for Diggs. That's caught inside the 20.
And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Explosion plays always break the back of a defense, in overtime to put him in the red zone. That was huge.
I like your description there, because when you get an explosion play, now people are really scrambling on defense. Now they're looking to each other. Who's going to step up? Who's going to make a play? Offensive guys have the momentum. Now they're in the red zone. They've got to be thinking attack, trying to get it into the end zone.
And not able to break away this time, as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13.
And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Now Allen.
Setting up the screen, Harris.
And he is going to be stopped at the 12, short of the 1st down. 5 yards, not enough, and it'll be 4th down.
So all eyes now on Tyler Bass.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. This to win it in overtime. And the holder's going to keep it. He's going to try to run for it. They pass up the 3, fake it. It doesn't work. And the Falcons defense stands tall. They'll get the football back. Well, clearly that was a design play. I just don't know that it was the right design. Hey, your holder, to have him pick it up and kind of be the power guy trying to run through the middle. Everything has to go right for that to work.
You mean you weren't relying on just great blocking to get him through? You kind of think maybe he can help make his own way if he's an actual running back instead of the holder? Yeah, I thought the same thing.
2nd and 6. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 36 yards on the play.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. Now this one complete downfield on the left side.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
Offensively, back-to-back really nice plays. This defense, they've got 2 timeouts, maybe should burn one.
Yeah, when you get back-to-back explosive plays, to me, anything over 10 yards, I don't care if it's a run or a pass, I count it as an explosive play. That sets your defense back on its heels. A timeout here would be a good idea and try and get themselves settled, because we're in OT. This is big time. After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. He's going to let it go again. And this will be caught. It's a touchdown. And absolute stunned silence here as they have come in and stolen this one in overtime. The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
What a finish in this one, Charles. This group, they come in, they have to fight a hostile atmosphere every snap. They get the late score, they get the victory, and that flight home, it's going to be a little sweeter after this one.
And Brandon, Just like you, I was fired up for that last sequence. How about that? Wouldn't you have loved to have been in the huddle when they were mounting that